Good day everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, I'm on the zxspectrum 128K, and this one is called Mazy. Yes, it's a homebrew published by good old Inufuto in 2021. It's a maze game, as the name suggests, and the idea of this is just to get to the exit. You've got knives to throw at various enemies that might come at you, and there's a timer ticking down gradually as well. Now this is the first go I've ever had at this thing, so let's look at the instructions for what there is. You're a man, well done. You're being chased by that chaser, disturber. I think that just gets in the way, but you must find the exit underneath. That's what an exit looks like, remember that. So a good tune. I've collected one knife. Now you see on the left there, or the right, if I get my directions right, there's all the stats, time ticking down. At the bottom there is my lives, just above that is how many swords I've got, and I've got to the exit straight away. So that was fairly easy. This isn't about expert gameplay, seeing how your first or second go would have been like. Right, okay, so fire at that. Good. Now, with a lot of these games, it's just seeing how the enemy move. This one looks like it is dependent on your movement where these things go. So you can maybe try and trick them to go to a certain bit and get them stuck. Right, come on. Where's the exit? I think it's just up the top now. I've got a bit of a problem, so I need to get past this fella. Well, maybe I can trick him to go somewhere else. I don't know. It's a bit tricky. Now, if you want to be playing this game, Mazy. Oh dear, I've died. All Inufuto's games tend to be pretty good. Jolly music playing in most of them. If you want to play it, it's available for free on Spectrum Computing. Might be World of Spectrum as well, but Spectrum Computing is where I got it from. There's a disturber up there. I've got one sword. Disturber's not going to do anything. He's dead. And there. So you've got the idea, haven't you? Let's just survive as long as we possibly can. Now, in a lot of Inufuto's games, you're being chased by these magenta ghost boys. This one, they doesn't look like magenta ghost boys are here, unless they turn up later on. We aim the views to be about 10 minutes long, unless I get carried away, so we'll see how long this one goes. How do I trick this fella? I'm sure I'm going to get this eventually. So stage 3, I think there's quite a lot of stages here. I believe the mazes might stay cyan coloured all the way along, so that's one criticism. I'd like different colours, but there you go. Now this game's going to get pretty evil later on. I think the disturber's actually moving a little bit. Biff, that's him, done. So that's stage 3. Now, on all Inufuto's games I've played so far, when you lose all your lives, there's an option to continue where you left off, or to start again. I don't think this has got the continue where you left off, so it hasn't got unlimited credits, which is a bit of a shame. But anyway, I like that idea, but perhaps that means that if you complete it, it's is even more of the accolade. So I'll let him off for that, but I would like to have had that as well. Now these things, what are they, like strange crab lobster people? If you're a strange crab lobster person, then comment in the comment section below. It's game over. See, normally, if I pressed enter, which I'm doing, it's not working, you can continue where you left off, so you've got to start all the way over again. Ba-doo-ba-doo, doo-doo-ba-doo, boo, come on, baby. Right, so stage 1, easy peasy for Mazy. I don't think you can carry these swords to the next stage. They're still there, but I don't think they are really there. So there we go. So 1. Once you fire the knife or the sword, you can collect it again before it disappears. So you can use it more than once. So once you complete a level, you'll be steaming through it the next time round, which I seem to be doing. So let's just see how far I can get. If you watch this far into the video in this stress-busting nincompoopery, it is a departure from everyday life. If you're feeling a bit down, then watch the channel, watch everything. I'm here to help you. I suffer from stress myself and a bit of anxiety. Who doesn't in this modern day world? But anyway, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It helps me continue in a very competitive marketplace, I must say. Quite a lot of stuff goes on. Generally the videos, even after all this time, only get about 300 to 400 views. They don't get many thousands. You're one of the precious people that have found the channel, so thank you very much. Stress busting away. Here we go. We can do this thing against all the odds. Massive thank you to the members, and massive thank you to people who subscribed already. So massive thank you to the members who, you are the main fuel that's keeping this thing running as much as it is. I seem to be working about stupid hours every week. So there we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The dream is to do this full time at one point. Will it happen? I do not know. I'm starting to lose the faith. But thank you to the members. Right, so stage 4. More and more enemies gradually. So I've got to try and trick these guys into going where I want them to go. Keep an eye out where the exit is. Looks like the maze is getting gradually bigger from stage to stage as well. Right, so I've got 2 of these knife things. Do. See how the enemies are following me there? Could try and trick them into a cul-de-sac, maybe. Mind you, though, I may have got them somewhere else where I need them to get, because I think the exit's in this corner, is it? Oh, they're there. Yeah, I think I'm okay. There we go, that's fine. They're not going to cause me any bother. Stage 5 awaits. It's quite addictive, this game. Like all Inufuto's games, if they come out back in the day, then let me... well, if they come out in the day, don't let me know, because they didn't come back in the day. If they come out in the day, it would have been big hits, that's what I'm saying. There's a disturber there right on the exit. That's a bit of a pain in the bottom. Right. How do I get out? Yeah, let's trick him there. I've got no... There, those two knives are from the last time. They're there, but they're not there. Right, there we go. I've got one now. Yes, so it doesn't redraw there. Biff, that should be okay. That was easier than I thought. Stage 5 done. So I'm playing as a newbie noob. This is my first collection of goes, and I've got to stage 5 already. I think there's quite a lot of stages here. Right, now let's see what this stage brings us. Right, I do like a good old maze game. It's scrolling okay. It's not super smooth, but it's okay. It's acceptable. It's sort of like a bit like how it would have done in the day. Some of the modern homebrews are maybe a bit too modern. There's loads of these guys here. This is going to be a bit awkward. I can't get that knife again because they're in the blooming way. Right, okay. Those knives are very inaccessible, and I've died. I span around like a nincompoop. Spinning around like a nincompoop is a good hobby. But anyway, I think that's what Zumba class is, isn't it? You go with those Zumba classes, you spin around like a nincompoop. Do. Good old Spectrum, may it last forever. It's a computer, arguably it's got the most games for it, and people keep making the games. Hooray for them. Quite often I will get sent games to try out. I can't review all of them, or a recommendation. I can't review all of them because I am but one man who's got, well, basically a full-time job. It's supposed to be a part-time job, but it's got to be full-time because, well, it's only a 20-hour contract, but I keep chasing more and more hours to try and survive. But yeah, I can't review everything, that's what I'm saying. I'll give it a good old go. Mazy, I've still got some to review from Inufuto. Not a great deal, probably about 2 or 3 after this at time of recording. But always good fun, always straightforward gameplay, and I've just walked right into a nincompoop, into a disturber. So, right, come on Nick. I lost a cheap life there on stage 1. Bam! You shouldn't be losing a life on stage 1 here. That is for sure, Jeffrey. Diddly. Go. If you're still here, then well done. It's just me rambling on about nothing in particular. I'm just playing the games there like we would have done. So, you know, music is okay. Scrolling is okay. Playability is addictive. It's not going to blow the world away, but it's a nice little game. And they've always got a style in a few of those games. You can tell when they're one of his. He uses quite a lot of the graphics in other games. I think that man might have been in something else, but I can't remember any of the enemies. Maybe Cavit. That I might be wrong here. A game we reviewed called Cavit was a bit like a Boulder Dash or Mr. Do. I think that lobster crab person might have been in that. Don't remember the disturbers. Maybe they were there as well. My memory's going in old age like fingerprints on a handrail. Hooray! Good. So what's the high score? 7210. So let's just concentrate on trying to beat that. La. Would it be good if this channel ever got 1 million subscribers? I don't think it will do. Due to the era of content that goes up, most people that watch the videos are between the ages of about, I'd say, 35 and 50, according to the stats. Most of them are males, so if you're a female, then well done you. Tell all your friends. But yeah, what is retro gaming? Retro gaming for me is potentially, mainly, the games you played when growing up. So age has got a lot to do with it. For me, my first computer was a ZX Spectrum, then a Commodore Amiga. So they're the main two I regard as retro. PlayStation, sort of retro, but I was at college when that was going on. And then the PlayStation amount there. So, you know, if you're in your 20s, you might consider the PlayStation 3 as retro, maybe, or the PlayStation 2. But it's in an era, or the SNES or whatever. So for me, it was these 8-bit type stuff. If you're slightly older than me, you'd be the Atari 2600. What goes with there? I don't know too much about the ColecoVision or the Vectrex as well. It's two ones which interest me a lot, but I've never played any games for both of those. If you have got a Vectrex, then comment in the comment section below. Now, Inufuto's games, I mentioned a few different systems there. Inufuto's converted, from what I've seen, his games to quite a lot of stuff. Even computers or systems I've never heard of. So when he releases a game, it does tend to go for absolutely everything. So well done. That's quite good. I'm not sure where he's from. Looking at that name, I'm seeming to think Japanese, but I don't know if that is the case. Inufuto's never commented on a video, as far as I'm aware. But if he did, I would pin them to the top of the thingamajig. Still releasing games, of course. A few come out in 2023. This one is 2021, so it's quite prolific in that area. Don't know if he's a full-time developer or does this on the side, or as a nincompoop job like me in retail. I do not know. I do not know too much about the fellow. Inufuto, but I can approve his stuff. Quite varied games as well. A few platforms in there. A lot of puzzle-type games. He's got a shooter called Aerial. Yeah, nice. Always influenced by other games, it tends to be, rather than too much originality there. But this is a classic, like a Mazy sort of investigation game. If he did a Pac-Man game, which he hasn't yet, instead of being chased by the standard Pac-Man ghosts, it'd be those magenta ghosts we've seen in a lot of his work, I would have thought. Yeah, he had to go at Bosconian as well, so that was interesting to see. It was reviewed a few weeks ago. Right. He did a good job with that. Did a very good job with that. Right, come on, Nick. Don't want to go too close to these boys. The collision detection is acceptable here. Right, so we're trying to beat 7,210. That's the aim. Can I do it? Well, maybe. So we've seen all the gameplay, really. Good animation with the guy running up and down. When he goes up and down the screen, he does go sideways on. That's a bit disconcerting initially, but it doesn't matter. It does look like he's running around the maze in connection with it, so that's okay. I think one of the worst ones for that, where they didn't bother with that, was the original Pac-Man on the Atari 2600. That was very, very poor, but they corrected the gameplay with Mus Pac-Man and Pac-Man Jr., which scrolled a bit more around the screen. Right, look at the score. 7-2, we're miles away from it at the moment. 3660, stage 5. Needs to get to 7210. But the points come with the more time you've got available when that sort of like ticks down. Now, this stage doesn't look too particularly difficult. So we want to get maximum time here. Just got to get round here. Trick this disturber from coming into that lane there. Come on, there we go. Blast him. There. So that's, stage 5 is deceptively easy, which I don't mind. Right, come on, 7210, we're going to beat it now. I think we're a little bit short again. So we definitely need to do stage 6 to have any chance of beating that high score. Right, let's click all this stuff. If you've played this since or before, let me know the highest level you've got to. If you say 86, I'm going to think, Now this seems to be my tricky one, because these boys, I need to trick them to come up here somehow, but they're not moving, are they? Well, they are now. Man, could I? No, see, I want to get that knife back again. I need to do something clever there. Bomb. Come on, man, caravan. Right. Oh man, I think I need a bit of trick now. This is a bit nowadays with all like games. If you get stuck on a bit, you could there's probably a walkthrough for this online, I would have thought. If you get stuck, you can just do click on that walkthrough video and solve it that way. This won't be a blundering series. I haven't done a blundering series for quite some time. It's a time thing, really, like all of these things. Bomb. Right, I'm gradually getting these out of the way. I'm trying to clear them. Oh man. There we go. That's all right. So you can be a bit of a distance away. Right, am I slowly winning this? What's the time left? 78 seconds. Let's move him up there. That's good. So trick them into a situation where you can shoot their bottoms. Right, now I've cleared that area. Don't mess up. Oh, I've lost. That's it. Okay, 1. Can I get these down here? Yeah, one at a time. One at a time. Same again would be nice. Right, okay. Time 52. Plenty of time. There's a disturber up there. Oh man, give me a chance, Big Nose. Is he going to move right at the point? No, he stayed there. Oh yes, it looks good. High scores. Gonna be a high score. 41. Thank goodness for that. So stage 6. What a pleasant little game. So this is my high score. So this will be my last go. Let's see how much further I can go. I've still got a couple of lives there, which is quite nifty. Nifty livedy, which was a good game as well. Right, now. So there's the exit there with Berserker on top of it, so it's flashing like crazy. If you're flashing like crazy, then comment in the comment section below as well. But you know, you might get into trouble with the police. Oh God. So if you're only one square away, you need to do it from a bit further away, I think, or else it's a bit too risky, but we'll give it a go, and it didn't work. Bib. Right, come on man. So you've got the idea, you get your tactics, don't you really? Don't get caught by a crab, both in the game and in real life. I've just glanced at the time. I've been playing this miles too long. See, that just shows you how addictive the thing is. Well, that was a quick 15 minutes or whatever it was. So this will definitely be my last go. I won't bother editing it too much this time. In an ideal world, because most people's patience don't last longer than about 8 to 10 minutes, quite often shorter. But if you're still here, well done you. You're obviously a connoisseur of the nincompoopery. So a massive thank you there. But anyway, I think YouTube knocks you down and people click off after a certain percentage. So I'm a fool to myself. But anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's just worry. We're a small group of friends here. Let's just have a little bit of fun. If we have a little bit of fun, who cares about the algorithm? Who cares about that and getting super big? It's just otherwise you sell out and it defeats the object, doesn't it? Really. Yay! It's like going to a party, but a friend's house, but leave it after 6 minutes. That's not going to happen. We're here for the long haul, baby. This is my last life, though. Haven't said that. And cool, I lost those lives quite quickly. It's game over. It's game over. Game over, dude. So thank you for watching that video. If you made it to the end, you're my super duper ooper hero. So yeah, Mazy, I quite liked it. You know, basic as it was, it's got a good idea and it was quite addictive, as you can see by the time this video has gone on. So a good game, another good one from Inufuto. That was Mazy, published in 2021 on the 128k. Cool Maze game. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, or indeed homebrew, then put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye. I span around like a nincompoop. Spinning around like a nincompoop is a good hobby. But anyway, I feel that's what Zumba class is, isn't it? We go with those Zumba classes, you spin around like a nincompoop. Do.